How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. We're playing Madden NFL 26, doing our first actual rebuild, and it's going to be the Cleveland Browns. So how this is going to work going forward for all the teams is we're going to alternate between AFC and NFC. We're doing the worst teams, and then we'll do the playoff teams where you get eliminated in the playoffs, right? So that's exactly how it's going to work. We're doing 5 seasons, just like last year. Injuries are going to be on. It's not meant to be realistic. If we say a name wrong, we say a name wrong. Is a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. You're just here to have some fun and bag on EA. Like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description, as well as the rules, in case you like other content from me, TJP. That being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so let's take a look here at the roster. First things first, and that's, we could look at, I guess we theoretically could look at it from there. But I wanted to look at it from here. Alright, so Joe Flacco is our top quarterback right now. I don't think it's going to stay that way. We got Watson. It's either going to be Pickett or Shedeur Sanders that is going to end up playing. Who knows? Maybe Shedeur Sanders could be the guy. We got Ford, Judkins, Sampson, top 3 backs, fullback Hairston. Wide receiver got Jerry Jeudy, Deontay Johnson, and DeAndre Carter, top 3 receivers. Joker at the tight end, that's a pretty good player. Lucas III, left tackle. Joel Bitonio, left guard. Ethan at the center. Right guard, Tevin Jenkins. Jack Conklin at that right tackle spot. Zay McGuire, left edge. Miles Garrett at the right edge. Mason Graham, defensive tackle. Top guy. Watson, Sam. Mike's going to be Jerome Baker. Wosu Koromoa at the will spot. Corners, you've got Ward, Newsom II, and Emerson Jr., top 3 guys. Free safety, Ronnie Hickman. Strong safety, Grant Delpit. And you've got kicking Hopkins, punting Corey, and then our long snapper is Rex Sunahara. So that is the team we currently have right now. I'm going to take a look at the improved team. See if there's anybody that we could maybe sign out there for our team. I'm looking at the center spot. I think we can pick up David Andrews, might as well, just for a slight improvement. Again, this team's going to be bad. I'm going to try to see if we get some more picks. We'll take a look at some, maybe making a trade or something right before the season starts. I might want to try to get another Sam for the squad, so maybe we'll do that. Because we only had 1. But other than that, if I take a look at the GM office, we go to the trade center. Yeah, we definitely need a quarterback. I'm going to take a look at Trade Finder. And we'll see if there's anybody here we can maybe move now. Yeah, I don't see Watson. I guess because there'll be a $70 million penalty. He's insane. I don't know. We might be stuck with him. But let's see if I can get an improvement on my Sam position. Yeah, because I only have Watson. Maybe at least somebody to just back him up. But I'll let you guys know when I have an offer. Alright, I traded for Dumas Johnson, 6th and 7th round pick. Kendall and Newsom, so a couple corners to get ourselves just another Sam. So I think that might be the only trade I make for now. I might look to make another move towards the mid-season point, because I think this team's going to be terrible. We're obviously going to simulate and see what happens. I'll load in a draft class when that time comes, and yeah, I'll let you guys know when I have an update. Alright, so interestingly, 4-3. Kind of surprised. I was not expecting to be 4-3 at this point in the season. I thought we'd be pretty bad, but we're actually doing alright. Let's take a look. Kenny Pickett's the QB right now. He's been pretty solid. 1,409 yards, 11 TDs, 4 interceptions, 66% completion percentage, a 99.2 passer rating. I mean, that's acceptable. 325, 3 TDs, 108 and 1 from Kenny Pickett. Judkins, 86 yards. In terms of receiving, Jerry Jeudy, 388, 4 TDs, 364 and 3 from Deontay Johnson. Cedric Tillman, 324 and 3, 186 and 1 there from Ford. Blocking, sacks allowed, 9 from Conklin, a couple guys 6, 5 from Jenkins, 3 from Andrews. All right, could be better, but 47 tackles from Baker to lead team. Delpit, 41. Hickman, 36, 33 from Ward, 31 from Schwessinger. 29 from Newsom, 28 from Jenkins. Hicks, 24. Okay. I see Garrett, 6.5 sacks, 3 from Collins. A couple guys 1.5, a couple guys 1. Half sack there from Winston. Guys with 2 on the interceptions, and several guys with 1. If you're kicking, punting, kick, return, and punt return. My goodness. Alright. So yeah, a lot better than I thought we would be. I'm gonna load the draft class in. I'm gonna do some contract negotiations. I'll let you guys know who we end up. Well, I don't know if I should let you guys know that, but you'll see it. But we're gonna do a import. We're gonna do selection down the center in case this was updated. I don't know if it was or not, but that's the draft class I use. I only use one season because I don't usually see the 27 one, but that one's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So I'm going to do some negotiations, maybe do some trades, and let you guys know when I have an update for you. Deal here. I traded for Little and a third-round pick this year. Jenkins, Ford, and Lucas the third. I wanted to get a slightly better left tackle. I moved Jenkins. I moved Ford since I think I'm going to let them go. I already have Delpit, and then I have those halfbacks that we have. And I feel like I can always get back Ford if I really want to in free agency. Because if we look at the depth chart, like I said, Sampson and Judkins should be okay. I'm fine with that. So I think that's it. I did a few negotiations. I'm going to see how this team does at the end of the season. Again, we're a fringe playoff team this year. I mean, I think we might be slightly worse now that I traded away some of my depth, but, I mean, we'll just see what ends up happening the rest of the season, and, yeah, hope for the best. We have a lot more picks now to fill out the team for next season, because I think next season we will be better. Alright, so we ended up going 7-10, not the best second half of the season. You can see our rankings, 32nd in offense points per game, 20th in pass yards, 31st rush, defensively 13th, 12th, and then 31st. So some iffiness, but, you know, not a horrible first season, considering that this past season, they only won 3 games. I still think we can get better next season. I do. I think this is going to be good. We'll have a solid pick. We have 2 first-round picks, which is great. But let's take a look at the stats. Again, I wasn't expecting to make playoffs this year, so it's fine. Kenny Pickett, 3,565 yards, 18 TDs, 13 interceptions. A little high on the interceptions, 85.7 passer rating. In terms of rush, 372 TDs from Sampson. Pickett, 259, 1, 202, and 1 from Judkins. Jerry Jeudy, 893, 6 TDs, 852 and 5 from Deontay Johnson. David Njoku, 711 and 1, 618 and 3 from Tillman. In terms of blocking, sacks, allowed. A couple guys at 16, that's a little high. Jenkins with 12, Antonio with 9, 7 from Andrews, 2 from Zinter. In terms of defense, 123 tackles from Baker. Delpit had 80, 74 from Hickman, 72 from Ward, 70 from Schwessinger. Sacks, 8.5 from Garrett, 5 from Collins, 4 from Graham. Kind of just keeps going from there. I see a few guys with 3 interceptions. Yep. You guys with 2 and a couple guys with 1. In terms of kicking, here it is. And you have your punting. Kick return. Punt return. All right. So obviously to make the playoffs. Hopefully next season we'll be able to improve the team through free agency and drafts as well as trades, and maybe next year we'll be able to make it. So let's see who ends up winning the Super Bowl and go on to the off season. Won the Super Bowl, Greg Rousseau, Super Bowl MVP, beat the Eagles 27-16. Josh Allen was the NFL MVP. Liam Cohen was the Coach of the Year for the Jaguars. Jamar Chase, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year was Parsons of the Cowboys. Matthew Golden, Offensive Rookie of the Year of the Packers, and Defensive Rookie of the Year was Nick Scourton from the Panthers. All right, let's head on to the off-season. All right, so we got some guys that want to negotiate. Let's see if we can keep them. I already offered this to Newsome. He might want to test. I could always franchise tag him anything. But yeah, we'll do him a 6-year deal. Maybe give him a little bit more money. I think he'll accept that. Nope, he wants to test. All right, what's his franchise tag worth? Because we might tag him. Ooh, all right. We'll see. We'll see what we decide to do. Maybe we'll just let him go. But yeah, let me get to seeing who wants to stay, and I'll let you guys know who will stay and who will test. I've got a few guys here that are going to test. I think I'm just kind of going to let the game do their thing. So, yeah, we're going to go to the draft, and we'll figure out who we want to replace him with, as well as free agency. We'll do some signings, I guess. Maybe we'll make a trade here and there. We do have a lot of picks, so that's good. Again, like I said, we have 2 first-round picks. We have a little bit of money. I'll obviously do restructuring if I need to. I don't know what the class is looking like. some decent players. So yeah, we'll try to see if we can add some guys to the team, and I'll let you guys know who we sign. So let's take a look here at free agency recap. We got some good players here. So we got Ryan Kelly on the squad, so I think that's a good pickup. Picked up Kendall Fuller, Isaac Smalo, Calvin Austin, Kella Witherspoon, CJ Ham, and Chaz Surratt. So I feel like we had a pretty solid free agency, which is cool. Really cool. We have a little bit of cap room as well. I did restructure some contracts. I'm going to go to the draft. We have 2 first-round picks. I might as well use them. So let's see who we decide to take in the draft. I'll show you guys the 2 first-round picks. We'll go from there. Our pick. So what do we want to do? We do need a QB. We have pick 8, pick 30. So let's pick a player. See who's out there that we can take. I do need, what do I need? I need a quarterback. Josh Presley from Mississippi State. He's more of a round 2, round 3 guy. Singleton Jr. I know him. Georgia Tech. All right. I guess we can, do I want to take, who do I want to take? See, the problem is I can't see with this stupid thing. It's so hard. Yeah, these guys are all like, kind of want a round 1 talent. I mean, I guess we could go with Jordan Tice out of Arizona State. Maybe even a guy like Antonio Williams, who might be a pretty solid selection. We'll go with him. Yeah, we'll go Antonio Williams. We'll draft him. I feel like that might not be a horrible pick. I think that's, oh my gosh, his eyes look crazy though. Alright, let's skip ahead in the draft. Next user pick. I do want to try to take a quarterback here, I think. So let's pick a player. So do I want to take another do I want to take a quarterback? Oof. I have nobody here. Princeton. Gosh, these guys are all projected undrafted guys. Maybe I should have taken a quarterback. I mean, I guess what is Medrano? Memphis. Hartzell. Nah, I'm gonna take best player available. I got to. Let's just see all positions. I guess we can go like. Do I want to go another wide receiver? Get like Carnell Tate. Or maybe go like. Do we have any like maybe like a defender? Like LT Overton from Alabama could be a solid pick. I'm gonna go with LT Overton. I think that might be a good selection for us. It's pretty solid, not bad. All right, I'm gonna let the CPU do the rest of the thing, and I'll let you guys know draft recap. Oh, we did the draft recap. Let's view the contract details. So we got Williams, Overton. We got Tyler Grace. We got a Sam. We needed one. All right. I mean, we did a pretty solid job in the draft. Got some good players. I mean, a few guys that'll definitely make an impact next season. So yeah, let's advance on to preseason and see how this team does. Season number 2. All right, so season number 2 is here. Let's look at the team. So we'll go to the roster. Look, so Shedeur Sanders is going to be the QB, which is crazy. We also have Watson as well. I mean, just not great. Really not great. Sampson and Judkins, halfbacks, fullback. We've got CJ Ham, Judy, Austin, Williams, top 3 wide receivers. Tight ends going to be David Njoku still. We've got Walker Little at that left tackle spot. Left guard Isaac Smalo, who signed. Ryan Kelly, center. Jenkins at that right guard spot. Right, was it right guard? Yeah. Right tackle, Jack Conklin. Left edge should be LT Overton, so he's going to be the starter. Right edge should be Myles Garrett. Defense tackle got Mason Graham, top guy. Garay's going to be the Sam. The Mike will be Schlesinger. Jeremiah's going to be the Will. Ward, Fuller, and Witherspoon, top 3 corners. Free safety, Hickman. Strong safety, Grant Delpit. We don't have a kicker, so I'm going to sign a kicker, and then Corey's going to be punting, and then our long snapper. I guess we can get a long snapper and a kicker. But right now, if there is a long snapper out there that we can get, there's a kicker we can get. So we'll go to the improved team. And look for kickers. We need a wide receiver. That's weird. I don't know why the rating's not there. We clearly have a wide receiver. Who's our defensive tackle? This guy's got superstar X factor. I could also sign Bobby Brown. I feel like Bobby Brown would be a good pickup. This guy, a superstar X factor. I know he's a low overall, but maybe he can develop into something special. So you know what? We'll sign him as like a one of those maybe he could work out kind of players. Maybe on the practice squad, perhaps. I do need a kicker, so I'm gonna sign. We'll sign Carlson. Get him as a kicker. And then I'll try to get that other defensive tackle that I just saw there. I feel like that'd be a nice pickup for us. So we'll get Carlson. And then we will also grab Bobby Brown III. Yes, I want to grab Bobby Brown III. And then we'll try to see if there's any long snappers out there. If there are, we'll grab 1, 2. Otherwise, I guess that's not really that big of a deal if we don't have one. So I'm happy with that. I do want to see if we could trade Deshaun Watson. Whether that's now or who knows. Do we have any long snappers? I don't think it's going to show up. If it doesn't, it's not a big deal. Okay. That's fine. All right. Can I trade Deshaun Watson now? That is the question. Let's see. If I can, I will. If not, I'll wait. Trade finder. Let's see if he's there. Cap hit's crazy. But someone's got to take him. I'll even just I just want to dump him on a team. So I don't know. We'll look around and see if anybody's out there that would maybe swallow his contract. Round draft pick for Deshaun Watson. That's fine. So we dumped him off. I just don't really want him on my team. I am gonna go to the improved team then because I do want to try to pick up one more quarterback. So if I go to the improved team, I'm gonna have to get a quarterback next season. I don't know if Shedeur Sanders is gonna be my guy. I really don't. I mean, I'm going to look see if anybody's in free agents. Go to free agents, see if there's any quarterbacks out there we can sign. Wow, Sebastian Day's out there. That's pretty cool. A lot of defensive tackles. Pretty talented. Long snapper. Who are we looking for? Any quarterbacks? That I want to sign. I can sign Joe Flacco. I can't believe Joe Flacco's still there. Sam Howell, Jimmy Garoppolo. I guess we'll pick up Jimmy Garoppolo for the season, just so that we have another quarterback in our thing. I think we do also still have Kenny Pickett, right? But or do we not? Who we had somebody? Let me see. Was it Kenny Pickett? Depth chart. That was Gabriel. That's what it was. Dylan Gabriel. Okay, so we have Jimmy Garoppolo, so we have another quarterback just in case. That's fine. All right. I'm going to simulate. Let's see how this team does in season number 2. 4-3 at the mid-season point, which is about where we were last year, I think. So let's take a look at the stats. Shedeur Sanders is doing all right. 608 yards, 12 TDs, 4 interceptions, 101.8 passer rating, 66% completion percentage. Okay. Shedeur Sanders, my friend. Dylan Sampson, 252, 2 TDs, 211 and 7 from Quinshawn. 150 from Sanders. Jerry Jeudy, 397, 1 TD. 389 and 1 from Williams. Calvin Austin, 351 and 3. 320 and 4 from David Njoku. That's not terrible. Blocking, got sacks allowed. 6 from Little, a couple guys with 4. 3 from Kelly, and 2 from Wyatt. Defensively, 48 tackles from Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. 42 from Fuller. Delpit 34-31 there from Ward, with his 29, 28 from Baker, 24 from Graham. Hickman 22-21 from Carson. I got your sacks. 9 from Garrett, 5 from Graham, 4.5 from Mike Hall Jr., 2 from LT, and a few guys with half sack. Interceptions, 4 guys at least with 1. So several. Carlson kicking. Got your punting right there from Corey, and then you have your kick. Punt return. Great. All right. I got some negotiations. Just 11 guys. Let's see who's out there that want to negotiate. And Delpit. I mean, we'll throw him a contract, see if he wants to sign this. I don't know if he will. He's going to look. All right, still test. That's fine. We can wait till the offseason. Who knows? I do want to try to keep this guy around because I feel like he could be an interesting piece. Okay, I'll reconsider. Well, we'll see. Maybe we can get him later. Tillman, Mitchell. I'm just looking if anybody else you want to sign. Maybe Malik Collins for 2 seasons. That might be okay. You can always trade him in the second year of his deal. He's still pretty solid, so that's fine with me. Carlson and CJ Ham. I can re-sign CJ Ham, give him another contract, 1.5. Alright, he'll reconsider. Great. Alright, I'm just going to wait till the offseason then to recruit more, or re-sign more guys potentially. We'll see if there's any trades out there. We could look to make a big trade, since I don't really care much about the draft after the first season. Too much, other than just like filling out the team. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that I want to do. There's the rankings. See there? Okay. Yeah, I guess we might as well look for a trade. See if there's anybody out there. Maybe we can get a really good piece. They want us to get a halfback. I feel like we're solid at halfback though now. I mean, quarterback, yes. But I don't know. We'll rock with Shador, I guess. Let's see our right tackle situation. Conklin's fine. I mean, he's going to learn age. I feel like our center's okay. Do we need another corner? The corners were good. I don't think we really... I mean, I guess maybe they're a little older, but like... I mean, I guess we can look for a halfback. I mean, if there's like a stud halfback we can get... I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, Judkins and Samskin aren't anything terrible. Like, that would be good. But if we can get another one that's like really, really good, I would be very happy with it. So I'll look around and see what's out there in the trade pool, and we'll see if we can maybe get ourselves a stud. 2 first-round picks to the Seahawks. We are getting Kenneth Walker III. We're also getting Chris Stoll, long snapper, and then a 6th-round pick in 2027. So, Kenneth Walker's the guy that we decided to go after. Why not? That's a good halfback. So he'll be on our team. I like it. I like it. I don't hate it. Good. Do I love it? I definitely like it. Alright. That should hopefully make us more potent on offense. We do rush. We do rush only 23rd in the league. So I think that will allow us to run a little bit more. And those guys obviously continue to develop. We'll still have them. I mean, that's good for me. Alright. I'm going to continue simming, and we'll get back to you guys when I have an update for you. The wild card. 10-7. Taking on the Broncos. That is the matchup. Let's take a look at the stats, shall we? Shador Sanders had a solid year. I mean, nothing crazy. 3,790 yards, 26 TDs, 10 interceptions, 66% complete percentage, and 97.9 passer rating. Pretty solid. 1,060 yards, 10 TDs from Kenneth Walker III. Judkins, 672 and 11, 365 and 4 from Dylan Sampson, 318 and 1 from Shador. In terms of receiving, 870 and 1 TD from Antonio Williams. So, my leading receiving yards. 779, 9 TDs from Calvin Austin, Jerry Jeudy, 629, 5 TDs. David Njoku, 606, 7. Okay. In terms of blocking, sacks allowed. Little, 16, that's a lot. 9 from Jenkins, 7 from Conklin, 6 from Kelly, 5 from Teller. That's not terrible, but 16 is very high. 115 tackles there from Jeremiah to lead the team. 91 from Fuller. Carson, 77, 71 from Grant Delpit. Denzel Ward, 65. Tips from there. You can see the sack leaders. 13 from Garrett. 11.5 from Hall Jr. 10 from Mason Graham. 5.5 from Overton, the rookie. And a couple guys with 1.5 sack. A couple guys with a half sack. Interceptions, couple guys 3. Several with 1. Kicking. Punting. Kick return. Punt return. Alright. Take a look at the rankings. The rankings. You see the standings. There are the standings. But where are the rankings? The rankings. Ooh. Got injuries. Look at that. Injuries, man. Whew. Wow. It's crazy. Fans do not like me, but that's okay. We're 18th, 11th, 14th on offense, and then 3rd, 14th, 10th on defense. Not bad. I mean, we'll see what happens against Denver. Do have that coaching ability thing. Might as well upgrade Mr. Stefanski. We'll give him, make sure he's got silver there, dash and dots, this, that. Player development, sure. Make it silver. Also go to the play sheets. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do that. Oh, can't do that. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure we level them up. I mean, I wish there's got to be a way that could be auto done. I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. But anyways, let's just go to the wild card, see if we can win it. See you in the Super Sim. All right, Power Field, Mile High Stadium. Now, is it snowing? It is. Ooh, we get to see the snow. Super Sim. Jump forward to the end of the game and see what happens. First blood will go to the squad. We're up 7-0. We win here. We'll go 14-0 in the second half. Score here, that'd be huge. We don't. We score right there. It's up 21-0. So we should be able to win this football game, and we do 21-7. So we advance to the divisional. It's your Cleveland Browns. And yeah, it did say 11-7, so I'm going to pay attention to that. I'm curious. Drew Sanders had a nice game. Coming back to Colorado. 3 TDs, 240 yards, 63% completion percentage. Outplayed Bo Nix. Ohio at Paycor Stadium. You see Cincinnati, 85-47. They were 85s across the board. Should be fun. Fun matchup. Can we win? Last time we played them, 37-7. We got destroyed. Hopefully this time that's not the case. See you in the Super Sim. Alright, Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. We are going to hop on in to the Super Sim and jump forward to the end of the game and see what happens. A lot better weather this time around, I think. Well, actually, not really. It's raining. We're up 7-0, so that's cool. And now we're up 14-0. They're going to make it 14-7. We're up 17-7 going to the second half. It'll be a 3-point lead in favor of us. They do take the lead. They're up 11 now. We make it a 5-point game. They're going to make it a 12-point game. Now they're going to 42-23, make it 42-26. 45-26, we're going to lose that football game. 45-26. And now it says 10-8. It said 11-7. Now it says 10-8. EA, you are liars. You're liars. It shouldn't be saying that. But you're liars. Bunch of crooks. I mean, honestly, Shador played solid, but Burrow just had a field day with our defense. Okay, you know, getting to divisional, not horrible. We can build upon that. We have 3 more seasons. Totally something we build on. All right, Lions win the Super Bowl. They beat the Bills. David Montgomery is the Super Bowl MVP. 2 teams getting the first Super Bowl this video. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Nick Sirianni, Coach of the Year. She Rice, Offensive Player of the Year. Chiefs. Once again, Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. Nick Harbor, Bengals, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Keldrick Folk of the Chargers. All right. Off-season. Negotiating players. I'm going to try to see if we can keep Delpit around all these other guys. I feel as though Delpit, I'll give him a little bit more money, and he should be able to sign that. He's not interested in signing. All right, well, you're a bastard. You're a bastard. I could franchise tag him, but I won't. Or maybe I will. I don't know yet. This guy I kind of want to keep. I think he could be decent. All right. We're gonna give him a shot. Why not? He's already up to a 64, so that's cool. I'll let you guys know who else we could sign here, and we'll hope for the best. All right, that guy's going to test. That's fine. All right, yeah. Let me see if there's anybody else here that I want to sign. All right, so we got some guys here that want to test. I could franchise tag Greg Delpit, but for $19.7 million, I'd rather just try to risk him in free agency and maybe finding a replacement. Or you could always make a trade, like I said. So I'm going to advance to free agency. We'll see what the class is looking like, because if it's a good class, I mean, I would be happy with it. Is it a good class? Well, there's some good pieces here. See if we can get them. Done deal here with the Commanders. We got Coleman, we got Tyler, and we got Amos, as well as 4th, 5th, and 2 4ths and a 5th future ones. We're trading away our first round pick this year, as well as a 4th and 5th, because we have a lot of picks. We don't really need that. We got some guys, so I'm happy with that move. I'm going to advance to the free agency recap because I did all of my signings. And, you know, we added some good pieces here to this team. So if I take a look at the free agency recap, we signed McLaughlin, kick, got right tackle Caleb McGarry. We picked up Sidney Brown, strong safety, so I lost Delpit, so slightly downgrade, but still. Nick Herbig, and then Felix Nudike Uzoma, so that's not bad. It's not bad. I think this team could be solid next year. Hope for the best. But we do have the draft. I'll show you guys the draft recap. Then we'll go on to next season. So let's take a look at the draft recap. Show you guys who we've got. So we got some okay pieces. Nothing crazy. We got a nice 5th round pick here in Cole Tiller. Defense tackle spot. I feel like that's a steal. But other than that, nothing too crazy. Yeah, that's going to be it. Let's see you guys start of the 3rd season. So season number 3 is upon us. Let's take a look at this team right here. So I'm going to look at the roster. See what the story is. So Sanders is going to be the QB. Shedeur Sanders. Honestly, he's not doing too bad, so we might as well keep him around there. Kenneth Walker III with Judkins and Sampson, top 3 backs. We don't have a fullback. Wide receiver got Jerry Jeudy, Tony Williams, and Calvin Austin, top 3 receivers. Tight end David Njoku. Walker Little at the left tackle spot. Coleman at the left guard. Tyler's going to be at the center. Jenkins at the right guard. Right tackle Caleb McGarry. LT Overton at the left tackle. Right edge Myles Garrett still. Mason Graham at defensive tackle. Garay's got the Sam. Mike is Carson. Oscormo at the will. Ward Fuller and Amos at the corners. Free safety Hickman. Strong safety Sidney Brown. Kicking is McLaughlin. Hunting is Corey. And Crystal as the long snapper. Some good talent here. I think we can maybe make some noise. If we go to free agents, I am going to just take a look and see if there are any fullbacks that we could pick up. And it's just Nick Bawden. So I might as well sign him just so that we have a fullback on the roster that we can kind of go to. Just a little bit more depth for us. So that's the only guy I'm going to pick up for now. And yeah, I think we'll look to make some trades at the midseason point perhaps. For now, I think I kind of want to keep the team as is. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I mean, if we take a look at the improved team, I think we're good on pretty much everything. I mean, unless I want to get a better right tackle at some point, which I probably do. I might move Conklin. Getting up there a little bit in age. I don't know why our kicker is F, but sure game. Punter and long snapper. Alright. So yeah, let me get to simulating. I'll let you guys know when I have an update for you. So we're at the midseason point, sitting at 5-2, which is pretty good. Let's take a look at the stats and awards so far, but really just the stats. You can see Shedeur Sanders has been solid, 1,607 yards, 14 TDs, 6 interceptions, 66% cleats percentage, and 1-point passer rating. Kenneth Walker III, 622, 5 TDs in the rush, 162 and 2 from Judkins, 116 from Sanders. All right. In terms of receiving, 487 and 4 TDs from Jerry Jeudy. Calvin Austin, 316 and 4, 312 and 2 from Antonio Williams. David Njoku, 276 and 2. Blocking, got the sacks allowed, 6 from Conklin, 4 from Gary, 3 from Tyler, 1 from Coleman. Okay. Defensively, you can see the tackle leaders. J.O.K., 33 tackles from him. A couple guys with 32, a couple guys with 28, 27 from Fuller. A couple guys with 25, 23 from Hickman. Sacks, 6.5 from Graham, 4 from Garrett, 3.5 from Hall Jr., a couple guys with 1.5. 5 guys, at least 1 interception. You have McLaughlin kicking, punting Corey, and you kick and punt return as well. All right, so yeah, we're 5-2 right now. We got some guys that want to negotiate. Denzel Ward is one of them, and I'd love to keep Denzel Ward around. This should do the trick, and it does. Probably could have got him even less. So we got him to stay on. I wanted to get Jerry Jeudy to stay, if we can. Maybe something like that. Moving 4-year, that should work. It does. That's great. Anybody else here? I'm trying to think. I mean, there's some guys here. Conklin, I might move. He hasn't been bad, but I might move him. Mason Graham, I want to keep him around, but he has an option, so we should be good. And obviously, if I can keep Jeremiah around, he's not really interested in signing, so we'll see if he does take that, but we'll see if, I guess we'll have to wait. Mike Hall Jr. Something like this. He's not ready to say yes. Okay. Alright. I think I'll wait for everybody else. I am going to look to see if I can get maybe another right tackle. So let me see if there's any trades out there we can make. And I had a done deal with the Jets. I traded away Jack Conklin, 2 seconds, 2/3. We got Membo Smith, as well as 2 fourths, a 7th, and a 5th round pick. So that's cool, I think. I don't mind that move there for us. I think it does make us better and a little bit younger as well. I am going to double check if there are any other guys we could sign in free agency. Possibly just like another right tackle, just to back up Membo. And yeah, I might go with like Colton McKivitz, just a bridge player, just as like a backup. To add as a little bit of depth. But other than that, like, we're good. Like, this is the squad. And I'm pretty happy with it. I think we should be able to make some noise. I mean, we're currently in the hunt to make a postseason spot. You see our rankings, 19th, 11th, 2nd, 4th, 23rd, and 1st. So hopefully we can continue to play well. Let you guys know when I have an update for you. We made the wild card. We're taking on the Raiders. We were 11-6. You can see the... we were 14th in offensive points per game, 14 pass yards, 6th in rush. Opponents were 11th, 15th pass yards, and 4th in opponents rush. All those opponents, that last 3 I said. You can see we've got some good talent. They've got some good talent. I'm excited. Let's take a look at the stats on the season. I mean, Shedeur Sanders had a solid year. 3,860 yards, 36 TDs, 14 interceptions, 69% completion percentage, and then passer rating of 103. In terms of rush, 1,268, 9 TDs from Kenneth Walker III. Judkins, 326.6. 322 yards from Sanders. Receiving yards, 919 and 9 from Austin. Jerry Jeudy, 911. 735 and 6 from Williams. Joku, 718 and 4. Sacks allowed, 9 from McGarry. Wimbo with 8. 6 from Tyler. Coleman and McKivitz, 3. And then 2 from Jenkins. So, nothing too crazy. Defensively, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, 92 tackles, lead the squad, 87 from Brown. Ward, 82, 81 from Carson, 71 from Fuller, almost 64, a couple guys with 62. Keeps going from there. 12 sacks from Graham, 10.5 from Garrett, 9.5 from Hall Jr. to lead the team. Very nice. 3 from Overton, 2 from Herbig, dips from there. 2 interceptions from Ward, and a bunch of other guys with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, punt return. So now we have the Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Can we beat them? Advance. I mean, we're going to find out right now. Let's hop on into that Super Sim and we'll see what happens. All right, here we are at the Super Sim. We'll see if we can win against the Raiders. Oh, yeah, right. They have Cade on their team. I forgot about that. We'll sim to the end of the game, see what happens. First blood will go to us. We're up 7-0. They will tie it. No, they won't, actually. I thought they were going to tie it. They're going to take the lead right there, though. We will take it right back, 14-10. Going to the second half, it'll be a 14-10 game. Will we score first in the second half? They will. We had plenty of opportunities to score. We didn't. In the fourth quarter, we're up 4. Can we go up here? Up 7. Go normal speed here. Because we might hop in. With a minute 51. We'll see how close they can get. A minute 18. 12-yard reception. All right, we're going to hop in. Clock is running. Might as well give you guys a little bit of gameplay. 7-point game. We have a lead. We're going to get a... They got to get a touchdown, obviously. The clock runs. They don't have any timeouts. They will just throw it in the ground. 26 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line. And, they will not get a first down there. Clock continues to run. And it is 3rd and 5. This is it right here because I think they're just going to hit into the ground. So I think they're going end zone here, 13 seconds. You kind of have to because you're not going to have enough time. All right, here we go. And they catch it. But the clock is running. Are they going to be able to get a playoff here? They got to hurry. They do get it off just in time. And they're going end zone to tie the game. And they will not be able to. Which means we advance to the division round. Very nice. Okay. Shout out to the boys. Got the job done. I'll take it. I mean, Kate had a nice game, but not nice enough. Not close enough to beat us. So got the W. Shout out to our defense. All right, the Patriots, 84s across the board. We're 85, 84, 88. You can see they have the advantage on defense. Wow, they were really good defensively. We have the advantage on offense. It's going to be a fun matchup. Let's see if we can win it against the Patriots. We're going to hop on in. I'll see you guys in the Super Sim. Huntington Bank Field. All right, let's do this. Divisional. We're Super Simming this. We win it. First blood will go to us. We're up 7-0. They will make it 7-3. We will make it 10-3. We will make it 13-3. It's 13-10. Going to the second half, we will be 13-10 lead. They get the first blood in the second half. And we're going to be down 7. Fourth quarter, they can't score here. Ooh, okay, 2:05. Incomplete pass. Yeah, we're losing this game. Unless we get an interception. Nope, the game is over. Okay. And, yep. All right, lose 27-13, courtesy of EA's Sim Engine. Greatest sim engine of all time. Super realistic. Never makes any mistakes. Right? Right. Okay. So we lose in the divisional. You know, I got to the postseason again, but lose in the divisional again. Great. I guess we'll see what's happening in the Super Bowl. Look at the offseason rewards, and then figure it out. Try to add some more talent. Rams beat the Patriots 27-10. Silas Stewart was the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Liam Cohen was the Coach of the Year for the Jaguars. Joe Burrow, Offensive Player of the Year. Parsons, once again, Defensive Player of the Year. Darrell Meekins, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Titans, Defensive Rookie of the Year was Billy Schwab of the Commanders. So, couldn't quite get it done. I'll see you guys in the offseason. Got some guys to try to re-sign. All right, we got some guys to negotiate. So, we got Mace Graham, who's obviously going to accept his option. Some other guys here. Got to make sure we accept Armand's option. And then, yeah, we'll try to see if we can re-sign some of these guys here that we offered contracts to earlier in the season. All right, so we got some guys that these guys want to test. I'm not even going to franchise tag any of them. So we're just going to, go to free agency. See what the class is looking like. If there's anybody good. I feel like honestly, it hasn't been too crazy of a class. There's some good players here, though. Definitely want to try to get Hunter. Although, do I need Hunter? Not really, because we have Garrett. So, I don't know. I guess we'll look and see who's out there. I mean, I wouldn't hate it, but I'd rather get some of our other guys back. All right, we actually had a solid free agency. We had a lot of guys. So I got Puna Ford on the team. We got Stephon Diggs. I re-signed Mike Hall Jr., Reggie Gilliam, Max Melton, brought back Walker Little, got Mason McCormick, Eric Felice, TJ Edwards, John Johnson III, Evan Neal, and Jack Gibbons. Great free agency. Really good free agency. I think we did a really good job. Yeah, I'd say let's head on to the next season, I guess. And we have the draft. I'll show you guys the draft recap. And yeah, we'll go on to the fourth season. I think we should be good again. All right, draft recap. Again, like I said, we didn't really have any high picks, but we did have a lot of depth picks, as you can see. We got to steal at the 7th round. Garth Donald, 76 overall, so that's pretty good. But other than that, yeah, a couple tackles, some edge, a couple corners, a halfback, free safety. Not bad. All right, let's head on to season number 4. All right, I like our team coming into this season. I feel like we should be really good. Let's take a look at our roster. So yeah, quarterbacks got Sanders still. I'm rocking Shedeur Sanders as the QB. Walker the third at the halfback with Judkins and Sampson, top 3 guys. Fullback Reggie Gilliam. We've got wide receivers Jerry Jeudy, Tony Williams, and Stephon Diggs. Joku at the tight end. Left tackle Walker Little. Left guard. Nobody right now. I might try to trade for one. I thought we had a left guard. It's not. Tyler to be center. Right guard Jenkins. Right tackle we've got Membo is the top guy. Left edge you got LT Overton. Right edge you got Garrett. 10th tackle Mason Graham, top guy. Sam's gonna be Tyler. Carson at the mic. Will, we got Owusu Koromoa. Corners, you got Ward, Amos, and Melton. Top 3 dudes. Free safety, Hickman. Strong safety is Brown. And kicking is McLaughlin. Punting's Corey. And Eric Felice will be the long snapper. Also Crystal too. But I'm going to make a trade. I think I'm going to move Fuller and Stahl, as well as some picks. Try to see if we can get a left guard. right now. So let's go for that. See if we can do something with it. All right, a done deal here. Fuller install as well as first, second, third round pick in 2030. We got back Lewis, Carey, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th in 2029. So yeah, Lewis and Carey. Carey just be another QB, I guess, and then obviously, really to get the left guard position filled out. That's what we did. So thank you very much for that trade, Carolina. So that is the squad. I mean, if you look at the improved team, the ratings seem good. Our left guard is an A+. Damian Lewis is there, right? Defensive tackle's an F for some reason. No, it shouldn't be. We could pick up, like, DeForest Buckner. Devon Gaucho's out there. Some good guys. DJ Reader. Wanted to pick up another defensive tackle, but I think we're good. I'm just going to keep the team as is. I feel like the team's going to be good, so I'm going to see you guys at mid-season point, perhaps? We're at the mid-season point, and we are 6-0. Very good start for your Cleveland Browns. Are 5th offense points per game. Pass yards 11, 24th in rush yards. 1st in opponent point per game. 4th in opponent pass yards, and opponent pass yards were 1st as well. So the team is doing really solid. Let's take a look at the stats. Sanders is having a solid year. 1,616 yards, 14 TDs, 3 interceptions, 74% completion percentage, 120.7 passer rating. He's been great. Walker third. We've got 408, 3 TDs, 92 and 2 from Sanders. Judkins, 60 and 3 TDs. Diggs, 453 and 3 TDs. 410 and 5 from Jerry Jeudy. Tony Williams, 293 and 2. 256 and 2 from David Njoku. Kenneth Walker also 149 and 2 as well for back. Not too bad. In terms of sacks allowed, Walker with 4. I keep saying Wyatt for some reason. Membo with 2 and a couple guys with 1. You got your defense there. Tackles, 39 from Carson, 33 from Brown. Jeremiah, 20, 26 from a couple guys right here. 24 from a couple guys, 22 from Garrett, 21 from Hickman. I see 8 sacks ready from Cole Tiller. 5 from Garrett, 3 from Graham, 1.5 from Overton. Carson, 1, and a few guys with a half sack. Interception, just 1. Denzel. Kicking, punting, kick. Return and punt. Return. Team's doing their thing. I like the way we're playing. Can we keep it up? Can we keep it up? I hope. I do want to see if there's any trades we can potentially make too to add more talent to the team. We do have some guys that negotiations will need to be taken into effect. I think we can get Mr. Judkins to step up. I don't have salary. Ooh, I'm low on salary. Okay, salary's not an option. My friends, family, my lads and laddies. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit interesting. I am gonna take a look and see if there's any trades we can make to the team. Anybody we want to upgrade? I mean, I'm just kind of glance through. Like we're good on wide receivers, tight ends. I mean, I guess left tackle if I wanted to move. I think we did like Alan Steen. Yeah, let me look around and see what's out there in the market. Josh Simmons and Kingsley Suamataya for, and it was also 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th this year for future picks, and Steen. Since I'm not too worried about future picks since we're only doing 5 seasons. This is the 4th season. We got some decent players coming over. Again, I can't negotiate any contracts, so this is going to be the squad. See you at the end of the season. All right, we're in the wild card matchup to take on the Steelers. We end up going 13-4, 88, 89, 89, 88, 89. There, 85s across the board. You see our ranking: 7th in offense points per game, pass yards 14th, 9th in rush yards, opponent's points per game 21st, or no, 21.1, which is 7th. 12th in opponent pass yard, opponent rush yards, 1st. So you should be able to beat Pittsburgh. I mean, you would think. It's EA though, so you really never know. But let's take a look at the stats. 13-4 is a solid year. I mean, listen, Shedeur Sanders had a nice year. 115-point pass rating, 70% completion percentage, 34 TDs, 4 interceptions for 3,866 yards. It's not bad. Kenneth Walker III, 628, 6 TDs on the rush. Sampson and Sanders both had 339 rush yards, except Sampson had 1 more rush TD. 225 from Judkins, Gilliam 149 and 2. In terms of receiving, 906 and 7 from Williams, Diggs, 887, 10 TDs, 859, 8 from Judy, 707, 6 from Joku. Now remember, Kenneth Walker did get hurt though, as you can see. He only played 9 games. So he did have some injuries, but little too many sacks allowed. But other than that, a couple guys with 7, 6 there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Alright. Defensively, 116 tackles from Carson. 82 from Owusu Koromoa. A couple guys with 75, 64 there from Max Melton. Very nice. You see there, 13 sacks from Tiller. Garrett, 11. 7 from Graham. Very nice. In terms of interceptions, a couple guys with 2 and several with 1. Kicking. Punting. Kick return. Punt return. Great. So, now we get to take on the boys in Pittsburgh. Well, we're actually at our stadium, but let's see if we can win. I mean, we're going to hop on the Super Sim. I'm hoping we get the dub and advance back to divisional. It is snowing. Listen, we've had some solid seasons. Like, even our first season, we didn't make playoffs. It was an improvement. I mean, we've been pretty good. We just... Hopefully this year we can maybe make something happen. First blood will go to them. They're up 7-0. 14-0. Make it 14-7. They're going to make it 21-7. Can we make it 21-14? No, we can't, courtesy of the Sim Engine. We're down 14. Now we're down 21, courtesy of the Sim Engine. Greatest Sim Engine of all time. Down 28-14. Can we get a stop? No, we can't. The game is over. Pretty much. So, 35-14. Really painful simulating in this, by the way. Definitely an embarrassment. Can't be losing that game to that team. That's embarrassment. Horrible performance from Sanders. I might have to get a better QB. I mean, I like Sanders. He's been solid, but do we try to get a better QB? Maybe. We'll see. But we're a bit low on money. That's going to be tough. But we always restructure. All right. Chargers beat the Falcons 30-24. Brady Dempsey was the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow, NFL MVP. Our coach was Coach of the Year, not that it matters, since we sucked in the postseason. Joe Burrow, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year was Josh Hines Allen, Jaguars, Jets, James Camp. Offensive Player of the Year, Dylan Cook, Defensive Player of the Year for the Bills. All right, we got one more season to go. We got to go to the offseason, try to add some more talent to this team. Hope guys develop, and yeah, we just got to try to make a run. The problem is we'll be able to re-sign guys, hopefully, because I don't know how much money we're going to have. All right, so yeah, we cannot sign anybody right now. I mean, Antonio Williams has an option. We'll accept it, obviously. Anybody that has an option, we will accept it. You can see there's a lot of guys here that don't have options that we would need to negotiate. Even Sanders. Okay, there's a lot of guys that potentially leave here, which would be bad. So I need to hope that I can restructure some contracts and get back some salary. Otherwise, we might be a little screwed. All right, so bad news. I mean, basically, a lot of these guys are going to be gone. So I'm gonna franchise tag Sanders. 7.4 million. Yeah, I need a QB. So I mean, I don't have any money. I'm not always gonna have any money anyway. So I tried doing restructurings. I mean, I was able to keep Judkins. That's about it. So everybody else is gonna be gone. I'm gonna try to see if we can accumulate some draft picks so we could just hopefully get some guys in the draft. I'm curious to see if free agency is actually good this year. Of course, this year's, I'd say this is probably the best class. But, you know. Alright, I'm going to make some trades then to try to get more picks. Just kind of like shuffle picks for this season. Because what do I have here? I mean, I do have a lot of picks already. So I want to try to get more though. And then we'll kind of just figure it out from there. Alright, I traded for a 3rd and a 7th round pick from the Eagles this year. I traded away 2 4ths, 2 5ths, and 2 6ths. 2 future 7ths for a 7th round pick this year from the Falcons. So that's it. I mean, now you can take a look at the trades, the drafts, like picks. I mean, we have a lot of picks. So that's how we're going to have to fill out the rest of us. At least we have a 3rd rounder, bunch of 4ths, bunch of 5ths, bunch of 6ths, bunch of 7ths. So it's just going to be fun with the rest of the team through the draft since I can't afford anybody. So could be weak. We'll also have to focus on some development for the guys that are young, that are still on the team. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll go to the draft and show you guys the recap, and we'll go from there. All right, so the draft recap is as follows. You can see all the picks we got here, all the players we drafted. So, hopefully, kind of fills in some of the guys that maybe we lost, just some depth. We're just going to advance on to the 5th and final season and see how this team does. 5th and final season is here. So let's take a look at the roster. And, I mean, listen, there's some good players still on this team. Sanders going to be the QB. We're just rocking with them now. Walker the third at the halfback spot with Judkins, Joseph Andrews, and Hopkins. Gilliam's going to be fullback. Judy, Williams, and Donnelly, top 3 receivers. Tight end's going to still be Joku. Little's going to be the left tackle. Kingsley at the left guard. Luke at the center. Right guard's going to be Jenkins. Membo is going to be the right tackle. LT at the left edge. Right edge still going to be Myles Garrett. Mason Graham defensive tackle. We also have Tiller and Hall Jr. A lot of good defensive tackles. Sam's going to be Tyler. No Mikes. Will got Jeremiah Wosu-Koromoa. Ward, Melton, Harbor, top 3 corners. Free safety Hickman. Strong safety is Sidney Brown. Kicking is Chase McLaughlin. Hunting is nobody because we don't have Corey. And then Eric Fleece at the long snapper spot. Don't think we have money to sign a punter. I mean, if I want to re-sign Corey, I could not do that, right? I don't think I can. Way over the cap. Hear that much money. I can't do that. So, alright, that's the team. I mean, we're just going to rock out the squad. Maybe the game will fill out the rest of the squad, but this is it. Hopefully we can win some games and make some noise. So, see you guys when I have an update for you. Alright, at the midseason point, 6-1. So we're doing alright. I don't mind the way the team's playing. We'll take a look at the stats and awards. I mean, Shador's having a good year. 1,707 yards, 14 TDs, 4 interceptions, 113.4 passer rating at 74% completion percentage rate. That's pretty good. Kenneth Walker, the third, 364, 6 TDs on the rush, 286 and 2 from Quinchon. All right. Receiving, Jerry Jeudy, 498, 2 TDs, 447 from Williams, no touchdowns. Donnelly, 304 and 3, 267 and 6 from David Joku. In terms of sacks allowed, 7 from Graham, 3 from Armon, a couple guys with 2, a couple guys with 1. See the tackle so far. Tyler at 33 or 39, 31 there from Brown. A couple guys 30, 29 from Harbor, 24 from Ward, 23 from Graham. Sacks, 4 from Garrett, 3 from Tiller, 2.5 from Overton. Guys with 1.5, several guys with 1, and a half sack from Jalen Ford. Interceptions, 4 from Ward, 2 from Harbor, 1 from Tyler. So 7 as a team. Kicking. Odd thing. So we got Brandley Pinion, so that's cool. Kick return and a punter return. So yeah, the game gave me a punter. Great. Alright. Rankings, by the way, for those that are curious, we are 6th in offensive points per game, pass yards 2nd, rush yards 5th, 6th in opponent's points per game, 12th in opponent pass yards, and 4th opponent rush. So we're going to try to continue to win some football games. In terms of money, again, we can't make trades. There's no way we make trades. No, we're over the cap. Actually, you see the negotiation, how much we would have. Yeah, we'd free up because of Sanders. Not that it matters since this is the final season. So let's keep it going. All right, we went 13-4. We have a bye, so we're automatically into divisional. So that's great. You see, we finished 7th at offensive points per game, offensive pass yards per game 17th, 4th in offensive rush, 5th in defensive points per game, pass yards per game 11th, and 4th in the rush. On defense, by the way. Great. All right, let's go to the stats. Sanders had a solid season. You can see 36-36. We had 29 TDs, 8 interceptions. 10 interceptions, that's what I said. 72% completion percentage, 107.3 pass rating. Kenneth Walker, the third. 1,079 yards, 14 TDs. Judkins, 493-7, 310 and 1 for Sanders. Hopkins, 143-2. Jerry Jeudy had over 1,000 receiving yards at 1,061 with 4 TDs, 9, 10, and 5 from Antonio Williams. Shane Donnelly, 553 and 4, 551 and 9 from David Joku. Keeps going from there. Sacks allowed. Nobody allowed. Only allowed 10 or above, so that's good. 9 from Little, 8 from Graham, 4 from Armon, a couple guys with 3, a couple guys with 2, and 1 from the Weave. 91 tackles from Tyler to lead the team. Max Melton, 75, a couple guys with 71, 66 from Harbor. I see 10 sacks from Garrett, 9 from Cole, 7.5 from LT, 5 from Tyler. Graham, 4.5. Couple guys, 2. Great. Interception, 6 from Denzel Ward, 2 from Harper, and a bunch of guys with 1. And you have your kicking. You have your punting. You have your kick return. Punt return. Just like that. Very nice. All right. Divisional. Can we win? Let's see who we're taking on first. All right, so we're taking on the Raiders. They were 10-7. You can see their rankings compared to ours, where we have the advantage. They had the advantage in rush. That's about it. We were 4th in that. But everything else, we have the advantage in. I mean, it was close in some of them, though. Points per game, rush yards. So, see what happens. Let's go on to the divisional and see if we can win. All right, I'm hoping we can win this. I mean, we've become a solid playoff team. Made the Browns a solid playoff team, which is cool. But that's really all that's all we've done so far. So, first blood will go to the Raiders. We'll tie it up. They will have us take the lead. We're up 10-3. Can we make it 10-6? Second half, they will get first blood, go up 3. We will tie it up. They will take the lead. It is going to be a tie game. We'll go normal speed here. So 20-20. 72 kick yard. Okay, he's gonna do a touchback. So this is where it gets interesting. 5-yard rush, Keegan Foster. We're gonna play some good D here. 2nd and 5. 3rd and 2. Get a stop. A sack. That's huge. That's huge. All right, we're hopping in. All right, defense did their job. A minute 55. The game is tied. This is to go to the AFC Championship game. Defense did their job. The punt is up. And if we can get into decent position here at the field. Minute 46 to go. We are at the 27-yard line. All right. I mean, a minute 46, all timeouts. Yeah, we just have to play some good football. So let's see what Sanders can do. We get 2 yards. Great. That's great. All right. Clock is ticking. And that's a first down and then some. That's exactly what we needed right there. We will call a timeout. All right, a minute 25. Let's try to get a little bit closer if we can. 43-yard line. We're going to run it and get no yards on it. 2nd and 10. Clock is running. Big run and a sack. That is an embarrassment. You have to just run that there. Now we lose 6, so we're 3rd and 16. We were in field goal range, and now all of a sudden we're not in field goal range anymore. So we're about to get to field goal range, I should say. And that is not great. We have to punt at a pathetic and putrid offensive possession for your Cleveland Browns, as we just threw that away. We literally threw that away. We had an opportunity. It's going to be at the 14-yard line. Opportunity right there. Defense did their job. And then our offense did not do their job. So now our defense has to try to do their job again and prevent a field goal. Perhaps. And that is a first down for the Raiders. Actually, no, it's not. 2nd inches. I thought they got the first down. They didn't. So it's not a first down. We'll fake the run, get the pass, and we'll take him down. They call a timeout. 48 seconds to go. Now there, use it. That's good timeout usage right there for your Las Vegas Raiders if you're a fan. Which we're not a fan of today. We're a fan of the Browns today. Big run, Cade, with the pass. All right. Clock is ticking. 2nd and 6. If we can get another stop here, it'd be huge. I don't know what we're going to do here. Tuck it and run. And they're going to call a timeout. Embarrassing, pathetic, and putrid. 29 seconds to go. This is it right here. This is the game. They're going to get into range. 2nd and 3. Yeah, they're in range. They're in range. And tuck and run. Nobody's playing defense. And a timeout called the Raiders. They're going to go for the field goal here. This is probably going to go in. And it does. See, horrible offense by your Cleveland Browns. Great offense by the Las Vegas Raiders. Great offense. But my team can't seem to play offense. So, all right, we're going to take it at the 25. We need 17 seconds. We have one timeout left. We need a big gain here is what we need. That's not going to do it. I mean, a 4 yards is not really going to do shit when you're at the fucking 35-yard line. That's the game. Hurry up! And we didn't get it off. I mean, just horrible offense from your Cleveland Browns. Absolutely pathetic offense from your Cleveland Browns. That is horrible offense. Just an embarrassment. Really pathetic and really putrid. Really what it comes down to. You have to get a field goal there. After a sack, you force a punt, and you can't even get in the field goal range. That is a joke. That is a joke. It's absolutely embarrassing. Just not good. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we became a playoff team, got to divisional. That was our best. I mean, kind of a joke. 4 out of the 5 seasons made the playoffs. Been proved every year, but that is pathetic. And the Rams win the Super Bowl against the Ravens, 35-24. Kyron Williams, Super Bowl MVP. Sellers was the NFL MVP for the Rams. Lewis Fox, coach of the Giants. The Bears, the offense player, defense player, Abdul Carter Giants. Sean Hewitt, the Chiefs. Offense, rookie defense, rookie Jake Brackett's also Chiefs. So that's it. We did 5 seasons, and we made it to the divisional a couple times. Made the playoffs 4 out of 5 years. I feel like we got better 5 years, but kind of flamed out in the playoffs. I mean, that game, you had to win that one. We couldn't do it, so I guess we'll just go to the full screen close. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP. For those that are curious, the first NFC team we'll be doing, I believe, is the Giants. But I want to double check that just to make sure. I think they were, 3-14. So yeah, Browns are 3-14. Titans are also 3-14. So there will be the next AFC team. But the next NFC team is going to be the Giants. That's the next team we'll be doing when we put out a Madden video, which will probably be tomorrow. Honestly, it's probably going to be Madden, and then a college football video or something, and then Madden, and a college football video. Madden, college football video. Come Madden. So I don't know, when does 2K come out? Because that's NBA 2K 26 comes out. We don't know when. Probably the middle or end of September. Oh, nope. September 4th. Okay, so that's going to be kind of about where we are halfway through the teams, more or less. So we got a lot of work to do for Madden to get some of these teams out. So like I said, it's going to be a priority. All right, I'm done for now. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.